It wasn't that he was just barely dead. There's some theories out there that says, well, he was partially dead or semi-conscious. And the swoon theory is that he was beaten unconscious and they put him in the tomb, and the dampness of it revived him after 3 days. That's called the swoon theory. No, that's not it. No, sir, he was unmistakably dead. That's just the facts of the matter. When we read the accounts given by one eyewitness, we understand that Jesus was tortured before he died. Pilate had him scourged. Herod's soldiers had beaten him after blindfolding him, telling him to prophesy with him. They thrust the crowns of thorns on his head, drove it in with sticks, and then crucified him. Oh, he was dead. They took his lifeless body off the cross and put it into a tomb. They knew he was dead. There's no pulse. He was completely dead. Most of his blood, if not all of it, was gone from his body. He was dead. When we look at Isaiah 50, verse 6, this is what it states about what would happen to the Messiah. Some of it leading up to his crucifixion. In Isaiah 56, I gave my back to those who struck me, my cheeks to those who plucked out my beard, and I did not hide my face from shame and spitting. When you just read that account of Isaiah, you see that he just let them beat him. He did not resist them. And they continued to beat him. And when you see that, I gave my cheeks to those who plucked out my beard. I don't know if you've ever had any hair ripped out of your head, but I don't know if you've had all the hair ripped out of your face. It would be extremely painful. And then for the shame and spitting, the hitting, and all that they had done prior to that. In Isaiah 52:14, we're told a little bit more information about this Messiah who would be crucified. Just as many were astonished at you, so his visage was marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. And so much so that as he's getting ready to be crucified, they could tell who the one on the right and the one on the left of him being crucified. They could look at him and tell who they are. But they would say, who is that one in the middle? I don't recognize him. That's Jesus. Because if he's had his beard ripped out, if he's been beaten severely, if he's swollen, his eyes shut, and all of that's taken place, you wouldn't be able to tell who he was. It says that his visage was marred more than any man because they tortured him crazy before they crucified him. And after this, he's nailed to the cross where he finally died by his own volition. Luke chapter 23 would tell us, verse 46. And when Jesus had cried out with a loud voice, he said, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. And having said this, he breathed his last. Now, any average man probably would have died long before this. The scourging was considered mercy because it was 40 minus 1, 39 scourges. And that would be enough to just